Former pretend vegan Jon Venus just did a video with a man who thinks that it's healthy to eat nothing but dead bodies and that fruits and vegetables will kill you.
Tell us what you're doing now and how you're feeling now that you've incorporated meat back into your diet.
Yeah, so right now because I've been
pretending to be
vegan for so long for ethical reasons, I can't just go back to buying factory farm meat.
You are, however, looking forward to killing animals in cold blood. Previously, you said that you went vegan because you could not kill an animal yourself. How many things that you say are lies, and why should anyone now believe a word you say?
Or these mass-produced meats, and I try, not to buy anything from the grocery store in terms of animal products.
You try not to buy animal products from the store? You either do or you don't, John. So given the fact that you didn't say, I never buy animal products from the store, I have to deduce that you're not trying to do this quite as ethically as you claim. Not that it's ever ethical to murder someone who doesn't want to die.
And just to, be able to live with myself essentially after being vegan for so long.
Notice how smiley and happy he is, claiming he was vegan but absolutely no compunction in killing those that he swore to protect. Please stop saying that you were vegan. You jumped on a trend for fame and fortune, and now that you fucked that up, you're throwing the animals under the bus. F***ing disgraceful.
Everything changed once I got rid of that, needless killing, right? It's when I realized that it wasn't needless, when I realized there is a lot of merit to, incorporating animal foods into your diet for many different reasons.
Name one. And again, name the essential nutrient or nutrients that can only be sourced from dead bodies, which means that it's okay for you to murder now, John.
It's not black and white anymore.
Oh yes, it is. If you look at the overwhelming preponderance of data and discount the biased industry-funded studies, it's pretty obvious to all but the most mentally challenged.
And therefore, I was 100% okay with eating meat and animal products and, just going for it and doing whatever is best for my health, for my family's health, for my son's health.
You said many times that your son was in perfect health, better than average actually. Now you're feeding him that leads to 14 of the 15 leading causes of death. Bravo.
We are living with a family of hunters.
Okay, so maybe you weren't manly enough to survive the peer pressure either then. And P.S., I would never be living with a group of animal abusers. But, that's because I am vegan, and you obviously never were.
And as you can probably tell by the...
Do you want to show the rest of the room? Do we dare?
He's really laughing about all the dead animals, hey?
I mean, since we're on the topic, it's quite a few here.
Hilarious, John, you absolute saint. I'm surprised you can't walk on water. What a kind, caring, compassionate soul. About as compassionate as Hannibal Lecter.
I am in a very privileged position where I can source my meats in a fantastic way.
Imagine if there's a hunting accident and your flesh gets sourced in a fantastic way. Will you still think it's fantastic, John?
These deer are living, in their natural habitat. They're eating, their species-specific diets. They're not being, fed polyunsaturated fatty acids and all these grains and soybeans.
They're still full of sat fat, trans fats, and cholesterol, though. I'd be a little bit more concerned about those. That's if you care about the number one killer.
In my opinion, it's probably one of the best meats that you can get out there for health.
Choosing which flesh you think is the least unhealthy is a bit like choosing which design of 10-inch blade you'd like to be stabbed with. They'll all kill you.
It doesn't feel misaligned with my moral code at all.
What moral code?
I also am fishing.
Oh, okay. How come you've not shown that in your vlogs? Once you've pierced their mouths with a sharp metal hook and terrified them by ripping them out of their natural environment, do you then kill them by smashing them over the head? Do you gut them alive? Do you let them slowly suffocate? Maybe you get Noah to stomp on him, teach him some ethics. If a man came next to you and started drowning puppies, would you say anything? If so, what's the difference? The puppies were free range, ate their natural diet and had a nice life.
We also just had set up a backyard egg kind of operation.
The people that you bought the hens from, how do they murder the day-old male chicks that are superfluous to their needs? Suffocate in a bag, gas, or mince alive. I don't think you learned anything as a pretend vegan, did you, ethics boy?
So we got 11 chickens right now, and they're not laying eggs yet, but they will be soon.
Naturally, chickens lay about 1 egg per month. To make this worth your while, you've paid for what basically are mutants that lay eggs daily, ripping calcium and other nutrients out of their poor bodies, making them incredibly unhealthy. It's sick what we do to animals.
So that'll be, a good way to kind of
give all your family members heart disease from all the fat, cholesterol, and excessive amounts of choline.
Get access to healthy pasture-raised eggs.
Healthy?
The American Egg Board is a promotional marketing board appointed by the U.S. government, whose mission is to increase demand for egg and egg products on behalf of U.S. egg producers. But if an egg corporation wants to dip into the $10 million the American Egg Board sets aside for advertising, because the board is overseen by the federal government, corporations are not allowed to lie with those funds. This is some egg company trying to put out a brochure on healthy snacking for kids. The head of USDA's Poultry Research and Promotion Programs reminds them that you can't couch eggs or egg products as being healthy or nutritious. See, the words nutritious and healthy carry certain connotations. That food is actually good for you. But because eggs have the amount of cholesterol they do, plus all the saturated fat, the words healthy and nutritious are problematic when it comes to eggs. Not only is the industry barred from saying eggs are healthy, they can't even refer to eggs as safe. All references to safety must be removed, because more than 100,000 Americans are salmonella poisoned every year from eggs.
Did you get that, John? Eggs are neither healthy, nutritious, nor safe. And this is from the department charged with promoting them.
And also use their manure to kind of fertilize our, plant foods as well.
If you really wanted to be ethical, you could use all that verbal diarrhea you keep spewing. Should keep you going for a good few years. And now click this.